last quiz, I missed question 116 about the number of Israelites in the Exodus. I chose answer A between 600,000 and a million, and I checked the Bible using the verse referenced in Test Your Bible Knowledge, and the Bible states, quote, about 600,000 on foot that were men besides children, and that's in Exodus chapter 12, verse 37. I then read online that the men on foot number of 600,000 would have only included able-bodied military-aged men. Scholars believe that the total number of Israelites who left Egypt during the Exodus, women and children and old men included, was around 2.4 million people. Then, according to Exodus chapter 12, verse 38, there were Egyptians who chose to join the Israelites, making the total number of people even greater. Now, later in the book of Numbers, it states that Moses took a census of men in Israel able to fight. And these were all the able-bodied men aged 20 and above from all the tribes except the Levites. And the number of warriors was 603,550. I read that the ordinary proportion of people fit to go to war in any general population is typically 1 in 4. And 600,000 times 4 is 2.4 million. So the original group of Israelites, that's Jacob's family who went to Egypt, the number was just 70 people. And in a 430-year period, the Hebrew race increased to 2.4 million people. The online source that I was using, it stated that we have no reason to believe that any of the Israelites stayed behind in Egypt. So we can safely say that 2.4 million is the approximate number of Hebrews who left Egypt in the Exodus. That is a large amount of people to leave Egypt. I have to say that since I've started answering these multiple choice questions from Carl Shoup's book, I've learned a lot, and I've used the scripture references from the King James Version of the Bible on more than one occasion to dig just a little deeper. Okay, so I'm ready to start the next set of 10 questions, and the first one is question number 121. All right, question 121. When the waters of the Red Sea closed over the pursuing Egyptians, there survived A, not one of them, B, all the firstborn to compensate for the former slaughter, C, all descendants of the chief butler who had put Joseph in touch with Pharaoh, or D, Pharaoh. Okay, we're looking for the ones that survived, and D is not correct. C is kind of funny, but it's not correct. B is also not correct, all the firstborn. Nope, it has to be A. So for 121, letter A is the answer for me. 122. At Marah, where Moses cast into the water the tree that the Lord showed him, A, the tree took root, flourished, and provided shelter. B, the Israelites hollowed out the trunk for a boat. C, nothing happened. Or D, bitter water became sweet. Okay, A is not correct, that the tree took root and flourished. B, the Israelites hollowed out the trunk. Nope, that didn't happen. The correct answer here is D, the bitter water became sweet. So for 122, correct answer D. Okay, 123. When the Israelites reached Sin, they had been gone from Egypt, A, about half a month, B, a month, C, a month and a half, or D, 2 months. Okay, this is a good one. Half a month would just be 2 weeks, and that seems to make the most sense because the trip that they would have had to take had they just walked it straight, I've read, would have just been like 11 days or something. So I'm going to go for number 123. I'm going to write down A, half a month, and that's my answer for 123. All right, 124. The manna supplied by the Lord was A, picked up off the ground, B, picked off bushes, C, picked off trees, or D, eaten as it fell. Okay, D, kind of a funny picture there, but not correct. I believe the correct answer is A, picked up off the ground for 124. Okay, question 125. On the sixth day of gathering the manna, twice as much appeared, A, as reserved for the journey ahead, B, because no manna would appear on the Sabbath, C, because yesterday's manna had bred worms and stank, or D, because the Israelites had praised its taste like wafers made with honey. Okay, the correct answer here, I believe, is A. Let's see, as reserved for the journey ahead. No, actually it's B, because no manna would appear on the Sabbath. Yeah, 125, correct answer, B. 126. Moses smote the rock at Horeb because his people needed water for A, drinking, B, irrigation, C, washing, or D, a religious ceremony. And I believe the answer here is A, drinking, for 126. 127. Amalek would have gained the battle with the Israelites had not Aaron and Hur held up Moses' A, hands, B, arms, C, legs, or D, body. And I'm really sure about this one. It is B, arms. So 127, answer B, arms. 128. The great contribution made by Moses' father-in-law was to tell him how to A, find his way out of the wilderness, B, formulate the ordinances for the 10 Commandments, C, decentralize his authority, or D, select his successor. Correct answer here was decentralize his authority. I remember this part of the Bible. So correct answer for 128, C. 129. To the Israelites encamped at the foot of Mount Sinai, the Lord appeared in the form of A, a burning bush, B, an earthquake, C, a thick cloud, or D, a pillar of fire. Okay, I can eliminate A, a burning bush, and B, an earthquake. I'm pretty sure those two are incorrect. C, a thick cloud. I know that the Lord led them by a thick cloud and then by fire at night, but let's see which one is the correct answer here for at the foot of Mount Sinai. I think I'm going to go with C, a thick cloud, for 129. Okay, 130. The commandments forbade certain actions specifically against one's neighbor in A, 1 commandment, B, 2 commandments, C, 3 commandments, or D, 4 commandments. Okay, I can remember 2 commandments, I believe, specifically where it mentions a neighbor, and that's not to covet a neighbor's wife. And I think the other one was to not bear false witness against your neighbor. So I am going to select B for the correct answer here, 2 commandments. Okay, that was number 130. That made 10. So back to the answers I go. And I'll find the first one here, number 121. And I answered A. Correct answer, A. Good job. 122 was D. I answered D. Good job. 123, I answered A. And the correct answer is C. So let me go back to 123 and take a look at that one. Okay. Oh, it was about the time spent. It says when the Israelites reached Sin, they had been gone from Egypt. Correct answer, C, a month and a half. I thought it was just half a month. Okay, so 123, correct answer is C. 124, correct answer A. That's what I put. 125, correct answer B. That's what I have here. 126 is A. I answered A also. 127 is A. I answered B. So let me take a look at 127. And it is, I was really confident about this. Amalek would have gained the battle with the Israelites had not Aaron and Hur held up Moses', it says, hands. And that's correct answer A. I put down B. I thought it was arms. Okay, so that is wrong for me. 128 is C. I answered C. 129 is C. I put down C. And 130 is B. I have B also. Okay, that is 2 incorrect, so 8 correct. That's 80%. That seems to be what I score a lot of times on these quizzes, and that's not too bad. These questions are pretty much all fact regurgitation, and I'm going to keep trying for 100%, but this one was a pretty good one. The question about the hands and the arms, though, I'm going to take a look at that one, but I'm sure he's got it right. So I'll keep trying. There's another set of 10 headed my way. There are 1,400 and plus so questions in this book, so eventually I'll get through all of them. Okay, we'll see what happens next then.